Judy and I did not learn anything about working at Canada's big 3 TV networks was people management, HR. The media is a notoriously cruel and ungrateful working environment, well known for chewing up talent and spitting them out. I guess it's because people kill to get work in the media, except we wouldn't say that after our violence and harassment seminar this afternoon. People would kill to work in an environment that's so unforgiving. But the media HR model does not work in the real world. Being nice, kind, humble, and honest to your colleagues is my best advice for would-be and current entrepreneurs. You must always be on the lookout for emerging top talent and treat your stars like the treasures they are. And polishing up your leadership skills is always a top priority. Ageism is another key issue. For a boomer like myself, I confess, even though I'm still 29. I like that. Who did that? Okay, good. We'll talk later. Okay. For a boomer like myself, it is imperative to keep your heart and brain open to Gen X and millennials, to stay forever young in your mindset and attitudes, and to never say, back when I was young, because you never, ever want to be old and past your prime. At the same time, I encourage you to value loyalty and longevity with your clients, customers, and colleagues. Many of our clients have been with us for 5, 10, even 20 years. These include The Body Shop, Kruger Products, Tetley Tea, M&M Meat Shops, Pfizer, Viagra, tough job, but somebody's got to do it, Dyson, and so many more. Continuity gives stability to your business and the confidence needed to move forward. The same can be true with your most valued team members. I am thrilled to say that our executive team, our ET as we call them, of 8 people is comprised of peeps who've been with us for more than 125 years combined. And that's not just me. Loyalty and dedication from your senior team allows entrepreneurs to take vacations, smell the roses, and ideate for the future. Giving your senior team freedom to self-actualize and grow their business grows them, keeps them happy and productive. It's enlightened self-interest to the max. At the same time, I warn you not to become overly dependent on one client or one individual, because nothing is permanent. And as a fellow entrepreneur once told me, you don't own people, you rent them. And at the end of the day, it will be you who has to turn off the lights. Last but not least, as a lifelong saver and someone who loves a healthy and profitable bottom line, I must tell you to watch your earnings and expenditures like a hawk and make sure you're always prepared for the next rainy day. Judy and I started Strategic Objectives with $300 in my Visa card and kept costs low by doing everything ourselves. We invested in technology from the beginning because we knew it was the way of the future. We spent more than $1 million developing a proprietary database of journalists from coast to coast. Our own software didn't exist. And it was worth every penny because it gave us the ability to achieve pistol-shot precision in targeting media to make news. We used to get lists in those days, telephone books, and that's how you found the media. You'd flip through the telephone book and target it, and then somebody would type it out like that. We said, we're never doing that, so we just built a database and spent a lot of money doing something that you could buy off the shelf for not so much these days. I'll never forget how we agonized over the purchase of our first fax machine, wondering if it was just a passing fad. And although our database is long gone, replaced by a $99 off-the-shelf solution, we knew we were right to build one. And just a little bit Okay, make that a lot ahead of our time, like 15 years, but who's counting? Tough decisions are inevitable for entrepreneurs. We've survived 4 recessions since the founding of our company and know the importance of money in the bank, lack of debt, and goodwill. And this brings me now full circle to the beginning of my talk and one last thought on work-life balance. For me, work-life balance is an endless, seamless continuum rather than a teeter-totter so many people bring to the work. It's not the up, down, in, out, repeat ad infinitum. It's one long, endless highway ahead of you, and that's how we look at it, and we look at it with gusto and enjoyment. Entrepreneurs can most definitely have a family and a rich personal life. I do, and I'm a single mom who feels I actually have it all. A great family, fun friends, a great job and livelihood, and enough intellectual capital and stimulation to keep me going for a good long time to come. I am most grateful for everything I have, and I love my life as an entrepreneur. I'd like to thank you now for listening, and now it's your turn. How can my experience help your experience? What can I say now that will help you realize your entrepreneurial vision and dreams? Thank you.